Calaroga Shark Media.
Welcome back to Ballot, where the political race is more unpredictable than my attempt at a sourdough starter. This week, Super Tuesday went down smoother than a baby's bottom on a slip and slide, and folks, it was a wild ride. Picture this. Candidates sprinting towards the finish line like it's Black Friday, and the presidency is the last discounted big screen TV. And just when you thought politics couldn't get more thrilling, we've got enough plot twists to make a telenovela writer blush. Buckle up, because we're diving into the Super Tuesday circus, where the elephants, donkeys, and yes, even the clowns came out to play. Taylor Swift, with her galaxy of fans stretching far and wide, took to Instagram on Super Tuesday to rally her troops, not for a concert, but for democracy. The Eras Tour headliner, currently riding the wave as the planet's top ticket tour, amassing over $1 billion in sales, didn't play favorites with the candidates. Instead, she chose to be the champion of the vote, guiding her colossal 282 million followers towards crafting their voting battle plan. With a swipe up to vote.org, Taylor's message was crystal clear, shining bright in white text against the dark void of an Instagram story backdrop. "I wanted to remind you guys to vote the people who most represent you into power," she penned, steering clear of endorsements, but full throttle on empowerment. Stephen Colbert joked, in a recent poll, almost 50% of respondents said they believe it is likely Democrats will replace Biden with another candidate before the election. No, they won't. It's Trump versus Biden. Stop making up election fanfic. But the president is not out there fighting alone. Oh no. He is backed by Joe Biden's superfans, many of them older, and most of them women. That's right. Taylor's got the Swifties, Beyonce's got the Bayhive, but Joe's got the early bird special. Now there's one thing that could still drive voter turnout, and that's that Taylor Swift told her 282 million Instagram followers to vote in Super Tuesday's primaries, but refrained from endorsing any specific candidates or political party. We haven't seen a celebrity take a stance this boldly neutral since Rob Lowe went to an NFL game with a hat that said NFL. Seth Meyers said, "Today was Super Tuesday, where 16 states and 1 territory got together and held an intervention for Nikki Haley." As we record on Wednesday morning, Nikki Haley, once the shining star of South Carolina politics and the Republican Party's beacon of hope, is reportedly hanging up her presidential campaign boots. Word on the street is that she's planning a grand exit this Wednesday in Charleston, right in the heart of South Carolina, following her not-so-Super Tuesday show. The grapevine has it, thanks to some chatty sources who prefer to stay in the shadows, that Haley isn't exactly ready to pass the baton to Trump just yet. Instead, she's going to play hard to get, telling Trump he's got to wine and dine. Figuratively, of course. It's a bit of a political, it's not me, it's you situation. She's hinting she might, just might, root for Trump when November rolls around. But for now, she's keeping her options open and her poker face on. In an exclusive chinwag with Fox News Digital, former President Donald Trump gloated about his Super Tuesday victories like a kid who just won every game at the arcade, declaring it was a great evening, and proclaiming his grand honor of leading not just the grand old party, but the entire USA back to its glory days. By the witching hour of 9:45 p.m. ET, Trump had already pocketed wins in an impressive lineup of states. Think of it as his political bingo, racking up Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and a handful more, proving he's still the heavyweight champ of the GOP ring. On the other side of the election night excitement, Nikki Haley bagged Vermont, marking her second victory lap of the 2024 cycle. Talk about a plot twist. But Trump's camp was as cool as a cucumber, unfazed and confident, declaring Trump the undisputed king of Super Tuesday. They even went as far as saying, President Trump dominated Super Tuesday in convincing fashion in ways that have never been done, because in Trump's world, every day is a day for breaking records. Or at least, that's the narrative. While the Fox News decision desk was still biting their nails over race calls in Utah and waiting for Alaska to close shop, Trump's victory train had already made pit stops in Iowa, New Hampshire, and a host of other states, spreading his Make America Great Again gospel. But wait, there's more. At his Super Tuesday victory party at Mar-a-Lago, Trump couldn't resist taking a jab at President Biden, calling him the worst president in the history of our country, Because why pass up an opportunity for a good roast? He painted a grim picture of the nation under Biden's watch, lamenting over the crisis at the southern border, and probably wondering why everyone can't just get along under his rule. In a surprising twist of presidential compassion, Trump professed his dedication to unify this country and unify this party, because nothing says unity like a Trump rally. With a straight face, he promised, "We have a great Republican Party with tremendous talent, and we want to have unity, and we're going to have unity, and going to happen very quickly. Because if there's one thing Trump knows, it's how to bring people together. Just ask Twitter." The Washington Post came right out and said it, writing, "Many Americans wish this were not the choice ahead. Some continue to imagine a race without one or the other, or both, at the top of their party's ticket. Scenarios about an open Democratic convention or Trump somehow being disqualified flicker around the edges of the campaign." On Tuesday, as an example, the office of Michelle Obama declared that she will not be a candidate for president this year, putting to rest a far-right notion that has rumbled for months. Congratulations to Jason Palmer for his stunning upset of Joe Biden. In a surprising turn of events, Jason Palmer, a presidential candidate far from the spotlight, orchestrated a series of engaging activities in American Samoa over the last few weeks. His campaign scheduled a variety of events, including a virtual town hall meeting and a day dedicated to cleaning up the beach. This strategic outreach bore fruit on Tuesday, when Palmer clinched victory in the territory's Democratic caucus, marking an unexpected defeat for President Biden amidst his otherwise dominant performance across other Super Tuesday states. Mario Arias, Palmer's campaign manager, shared with the Washington Post, "From what I'm gathering from the community there, they just wanted to be heard," reflecting on the campaign's effective strategy in connecting with the local populace. According to the Associated Press, Palmer secured 51 votes against Biden's 40. There was a moment of fluctuation in delegate allocation, when initially, the AP awarded Palmer 4 delegates compared to Biden's 2. This count was subsequently adjusted, evening out the delegates at 3 each for both candidates. American Samoa, a small island territory in the South Pacific Ocean with a population of around 45,000, has shown a tendency to favor underdog candidates. Notably, Biden also faced a defeat in this region during the 2020 primary, where Mike Bloomberg, the former mayor of New York, achieved his sole campaign victory. In the latest twist in the California Senate race, it seems the ballot box turned into a bit of a baseball diamond. Adam Schiff, the seasoned political player from Team Democrat, and Steve Garvey, the Republican rookie who swapped his baseball mitt for a ballot bid, have emerged as the top 2 contenders, leaving Katie Porter and Barbara Lee in the dust. Garvey, known for his glory days with the Los Angeles Dodgers, couldn't help but bring a bit of the old ballpark charm to his election night bash in Palm Desert. He gave his supporters a taste of the field by tossing a baseball around, probably hoping it would land him a home run in this political league. "Feeling the energy tonight? That's the rush of a walk-off homer," declared Garvey at a spry 75, stepping up to the political plate for the first time. He wasn't shy about riding the baseball metaphors hard and fast. "Consider this the opener in our doubleheader," he told the crowd, hinting at the November showdown with Schiff. "Mark November 5th on your calendars. We're going for another win celebration." And that's a wrap on this week's episode of Ballot, where Super Tuesday left us with more drama than my Aunt Linda's 3rd wedding. Remember, in the world of politics, every day is Super Tuesday if you're optimistic enough, or just have a really bad sense of time. So keep your eyes peeled, your ballots ready, and your snacks stocked, because this political roller coaster has more loops than my grandma's knitting. Until next time, keep laughing, keep voting, and for goodness sake, keep your cats away from the remote during the debates. I'll be back Friday to talk about the State of the Union.